We're going to be looking at chemistry, calculation on mass and percentage composition. We have a question here. Calculate the formula mass of H2SO4 and calcium triazole nitrate 5. So let's treat the first one. The first one is H2SO4. In calculating, they gave us their mass number here, so it will be very easy. But please, you should also know it. You should, in case it is not given, but in most cases it's always given. But in case it's not given, you should just prepare yourself ahead. So hydrogen is 1 here, so we have 1 times there's 2 here, plus sulfur is is 32. There's no number attached to sulfur, so we'll solve like that. So plus oxygen is how many? 16 times there's 4 attached, so put 4 there. Are you there? So at the end of the day, after calculating everything, the answer we have here will be 198. So this is what the formula mass of, so that's 98 grams. We are talking about mass, so you must introduce your gram. Is it okay? Now let's check the B part. In the B part, it said is what? Ca bracket NO3 and 2. Yes, okay. Thank you. That's the question they gave you. They gave us to solve. So let's quickly check it now. Calcium is 40 from here. We have 40 plus bracket. Nitrogen is 14 plus oxygen is 16. There's 3 here times 3 bracket what? Times what? 2. Now this 2 is multiplying everything inside this bracket. That is how we have it here. So take note of that. So now what we need to do, using your calculator, we now have 14. Okay, let's say 16 times 3 plus your 14, then times 2, then plus 40. Our answer will be 164. So everything here will be what? 164 grams. This is how this thing is solved. Now please solve everything inside the bracket first. Multiply by this one before adding it to this one. That's how we got this one. Okay, so now let's check the number 2. Number 2, this time we are going to be looking at the percentage composition. Percentage composition. Look at the question they gave us here. So we should look for the percentage composition of each of the elements in this place. Percentage composition of each of the elements. So before we do that, we must first of all look for the mass of this formula. So we must first of all look for the mass. So calcium is 40 plus bracket, oxygen is 16 plus hydrogen is 1, then times 2. Are we there? So at the end of the day, solving everything here, everything we amount to what? 74. Now, let's calculate the percentage composition of calcium first. So now say for calcium is how many? 40. So now have what? 40 over the mass that you calculated. Remember, we are converted to percentage, so we'll definitely multiply by 100. Now, this is how you solve this thing. Now, with your calculator, you just say 40 divide 74, then times 100. This will give you 54. So our answer here will be what? 54%. We have considered in looking for that of calcium. So let's look for the other ones. Oxygen is there, so let's look for oxygen first. For oxygen, when you are calculating for oxygen, please check the formula. The formula, there is 2 multiplying it, so definitely these 2 must be reflected. So when doing for 2, we now have what? 2 oxygen, and that's 2 times, oxygen is how many? 16. 2 times 16 over 74 times 100. That is to say we now have 32 over 74 times 100. Do you get it now? As usual, you get your calculator, you see say 32 divided by 74, then times 100. What will be the answer? Our answer will be what? 43. So 43%. That's our answer. So the last one that we're going to be looking at is what? Hydrogen. Now, in hydrogen, 2 is still okay. In hydrogen, 2 is still affecting the hydrogen. So that 2 must also be reflected. So now have 2 times, hydrogen is 1. 2 times 1 over what? 74 times 100. Are you getting it now? So 2 times 1 is 2. We now have 2 over 74 times 100. More like it is what? 200 over what? 74. That's 2 times 100 will give us 200. So from here now, you now have 200 divided by 74. The answer will be what? The answer will be what? 2.7. Our answer will be what? 2.7%. Now let's check if our answer is truly correct. If at the end of the day, when you add this, and add this, it gives you back the percent, the complete 100%. That is to show that the answer, what you solve for, is correct. So let's add it now. We'll now say plus 43 plus 54. You see that our answer is fully correct. It gave us 100. So that's to show that this, everything we calculated is amounted to 100%. So please, this is how this is solved. In case you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please kindly subscribe, and if before you go, please do not forget to strike that like button. Thank you.